Christina, don't critique her too seriously now. She's learning. Okay.
Is it the box? Is it the little square button?
But how do you? What do you
Let's
have to
turn
push?
the
battery on.
I always
Let's do
forget all
this
the
instead of
buttons.
hanging you up.
Thank you.
Let's pretend that she's testing me. So she's asked me to perform a nervoscope cervical scan. That's all she said to me. So now I have to ready everything. I have the patient. I know where I'm going to start, the VP. I go back here, and I make sure the switches are what? Set up. Up means high speed, time marker. Now, what's the first thing I do with this? Check the battery. How do I know that? Ain't nothing happening. Now what am I going to do?
Turn the battery on.
Something about it. That's good enough for me. This is the something. Press that, then touch those again. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay.
So they're moving.
Battery. You have to turn the battery reset? No, you don't have to touch that. Okay, so remember, she's in a nice little posture. I straddle and wait for what? The needle to get happy. Which means it's going to what? Quit moving. It's just equilibrating. Then I hit the 9 o'clock button. And I start my glide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm getting close. 7. Occipital ridge. Dig in. Roll under. Hit the button. Take it off. That's it. 8 rocket science.
You know what's gonna happen if I did that with a necklace? I would start freaking out. And, you're just like.
So you hit the 9 o'clock.
If the necklace is in your way, I'm going to make sure that you don't freak out over the necklace. Go ahead, question.
You hit the 9 o'clock to start and
Start and stop, okay? So now, remember, all she's asked me to do was demonstrate the nervoscope cervical scan. We haven't had any more dialogue. Now she's going to start querying me. She's going to say, so, what type of analysis are you trying to establish with that scan? And I'm going to say, pattern. And she's going to say, where did you start it?
VP.
BP. Where did you end it?
Occiput.
Occiput. How many seconds?
7 to 14.
14 to 18 seconds. If I say 7 or 9 beeps to her, she's going to say, good. How many seconds? 14 to 18. Then, she's going to say, what was your analograph setting? If I go, oh, just walk behind it and go, darker, high speed. The props are your own. You do what you want. Then she's going to say, what's the protocol to establish your analysis? What am I going to say? Rescans. 20 minutes apart could what? Take 24 to 48 hours. And then I'm going to say to her, she's going to say to me, let me see your scan. And I'm going to hand her my scan. And here's what she's looking for. She's looking for a squiggly line. That means what?
That means temperatures.
Yeah, but that means what?
All right. Nervous indicators.
What's that mean?
That means you stop.
Who stopped?
You stop the scan.
This is where you need to know this. Not that you'll have to, because I'm not going to question you unless there's a problem. But if you hand me the graph and it looks like that, I'm sorry, it looks like that on the bottom, I'm going to say, what's the matter with that graph? If you say, I don't know, I deduct more than if you say, oh, I forgot to turn the battery on. Because you can't get that line unless the battery's on. So you give me a graph like that, you forgot to turn the battery on. If you remember that, then good. I deduct less points. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What if I have 10 of those dashes on there? I took too long. So you need to look at those 2 things on your graph. And if you know those 2 things,
So why is this line here on this one?
what
No,
line?
he's saying if it was just straight.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Not the coming out.
This, see that little
Yes.
thing there? That's me turning on the battery. But if you get this, that means the battery's not on.
Yeah.
And a lot of people forget that. So don't forget it. And that's why I say to you, oh, I thought the battery was on. It was moving. No. When it's on, it's moving.
It won't deflect if the battery's not on, right?
Look. See? It shut off. because it shuts off on its own.
So then you just press this little square.
Again,
That's fine.
every time you scan, you should be doing that better. You don't want to lose those points. Okay, so that's it. That's the 3 assessments. You saw the demonstrative part and the verbal part and the verbal part only. So that's what you're responsible